Live. Hey, babe, can you check some live? Uh, okay. Cool. All right. Sweet. All right. Sweet. I guess I should throw some announcements around too. Hmm. All right. Sweet. I guess I should throw some announcements around too. All right. See. Have a chud. I'm supposed to debate over the Southern strategy for. Um, I don't know if he's gonna get it on Discord. Yeah, I am debating a Fortnite streamer. That's where I'm at today. I don't know if he's gonna get it on Discord. Yeah, I am debating a Fortnite streamer. Oh wait, hold on. Format. Just chatting. Let's see. Is there background? No. Get this going. Hey, babe, if you could start throwing announcements around, I'd appreciate it. Okay. All right, here he is. Cool. Hello, how you doing?
Okay.
Oh,
Can you
check.
hear me?
I can hear you. Hold on, let me check.
Yes.
Hey, babe, is it coming across? Is he coming across the stream?
Okay. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure that your voice is coming through. You could hear him.
Cool.
Okay, cool. We're good.
What's up?
All right. So you believe that the Southern strategy is fake, or what's your claim, Mr. Hardcore?
I can't hear you
Can you hear me now?
if you're talking. I see you talking, but I can't hear you.
I think that's a thing on your end. I'm
Mhm.
coming through my stream pretty fine. Let's see. Hold on.
Mm.
Voice. Yeah. It's all.
Check my settings. All right. Where would it be? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. And so can stream.
Okay. I cannot hear you though. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
Let me check my settings. Where would the audio be though? Doesn't make any sense that I wouldn't be able to hear you. We're on a phone call together. Hmm. Maybe we disconnect and reconnect.
Hello, can you hear me now?
How about now?
Can you hear me now?
See, I see you talking. I see your little bubble pop up, but I don't. It don't come out. Maybe check your side. See if you're muted right now.
I am not muted.
Check my output. Off here. Devices.
See, I this is my favorite part. This is how I know it's going to be a good debate because I
Voice
have to
and
do IT
video.
support for him
Ah,
before he can actually get in here.
boom, gotcha.
Can you hear me now?
That's what it. Yeah, I can. It was the output.
Okay, cool. So, all right,
Better.
we are talking about the Southern strategy. What is actually your claim surrounding
I don't have any claims. I say it doesn't exist. You're gonna have to.
it?
You're
Oh,
gonna have to make
okay.
the claims. Yeah.
This is going to be really easy then. All right.
Oh, okay. But it's. I don't see how it's gonna be easy unless you say that it like tremendously failed until the 90s.
Okay, so in 2005, the RNC chief, the chief of the Republican National Convention, says it was wrong to exploit racial conflict for votes. It was called the. I'm going to go ahead and uh, I'm going to create a window so I can bring it up on stream for everybody to see. We're just going to go.
Okay, cool.
Da, da, da. All right. Okay. So, so we got this going right here. RNC chief says it was wrong to. So the RNC chief formally apologized to the NAACP for the Southern Strategy in 2005.
What is real quick? What is this person's name? Just so I can look him up real
Let's
quick.
see, Ken Melman, the Republican National Committee chairman.
Alrighty. Go ahead and keep on talking. I'm not trying to cut you off. I just want to look at
Okay,
what his deal is.
so yeah, it's just basically a formal apology from the Republican Party to the NAACP for the Southern Strategy.
Okay. You said Ken Millman?
Yeah, hey, it's right there on my stream if you want to look at it.
Where's your? Oh yeah, you sent me a link. My bad. I'm sorry, bud.
You're good.
Um, I'm not on Twitter on my computer, so
I
sorry.
even put it in the chat too.
Oh, cool, cool. Let me look in the chat real quick. Our chat?
Yeah, I put it in the Discord chat. I can also send it to you on Twitter too.
Yeah, send me on Twitter so
There
I
you go.
can pull it up. I'll put it on mute. So, Ken Melman. This guy was born in 1966. So he was literally born the year that you're saying this thing started, right?
No, it was actually started under in 1968. But what
1968.
does his age have to
So,
do on whether or not it happened or not?
so why would him apologizing be relevant in the conversation?
Because he did it on behalf of the entire GOP to
That
the
doesn't. That's not
NAACP.
evidence. That's not evidence for anything. That's just evidence that he's a
Wait,
cop.
hold on. Why would the
If you apologize, what race are
wait?
you?
Do you think he was doing it as like just a single guy or this?
I'm saying he might have been doing it as like an op to
Wait,
maybe he was misinformed because I mean there's a lot of people who don't
hold
understand
on. Do you think this was a
even when we're
one-off
talking.
thing? This he went to
No,
the
I
NAA.
think there's quite a few people who believe this. I think
He
this
went
is
to the
a real
NAACP National Convention in Milwaukee to
wonderful, bud.
specifically tell them it was
I
wrong.
could not care two shits what a person who was two whenever this was allegedly
Wait,
going down had
hold
to
on.
say about it. Especially
Okay,
whenever
hey, if you don't
let's
like
just say
that,
like
I can give you
go ahead.
another quote from somebody
No,
who
no,
was
wait,
an
hey,
aide from
hold on.
Nixon at the time.
Before we go any more about the proof, could you just establish what you think it is?
Oh, I
Can we
think
start there?
the Southern strategy is started late '60s, where it was a concerted effort to from the Republican Party to get disenfranchised Dixiecrats who were not happy with the civil rights movement and the Democratic Party being part of it. So the Republican Party explicitly went after basically the lost racist vote of the Democrats.
Okay. And that was in the South, right?
Yeah, during the '60s, '70s, and '80s. Yeah.
All right. So the first thing I would like to say is we had I have a picture over here, and I wanted to get real quick before we start anything. I wanted to establish what you think the South is.
Um,
Is are we talking about anything that was in the Civil War in the South? Are we talking about states like New Mexico and Arizona? Or are we talking about
I'm
Colorado?
obviously
There's a lot
talking.
of places.
I'm talking about the old Confederacy mostly.
The old Confederacy, so not Florida.
Sure. What?
Florida was not part
Florida's
of
in the
it.
South. Yeah. What are you talking about? I
So
said mostly.
Florida's a part of it,
No,
but
hold on.
Florida wasn't a part of the
What? Wait, hold on.
Confederacy.
What is the point of what you're asking?
I'm asking because I'm trying to establish where the territory you're talking about is. Okay, so
It, the
I'm trying
Republican
to
Party
define your
in the
you defined
1960s
your parameters. I'm trying to
decided.
define your
Okay,
parameters. Okay.
I'm explaining. The Republican
Okay.
Party in the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, not 2000s. Last week at the mall, still are trying to uh, go after racists who felt disenfranchised.
Okay. And you said it started in the '60s.
Right.
Okay. So if it started in the '60s and this was like a strategy,
Hmm.
why did they continue to do it for 40 years before it actually worked?
What are you
Because none
talking?
of the
Wait, what are you talking about? It worked amazingly. They got
what do you
8 years
mean?
of Reagan, and then another four
What do you mean
years
eight
of.
years of? So the president is very little in the big scheme of things.
Wait, what are
The
you talking?
governors
Wait,
have
the
well,
Democrats
no. Let me just
lost
wait.
from like 76 onward until like Clinton.
No, they didn't. I have a graph here. If you want me to send it to you,
Mhm.
literally the entire time that you're talking about, the Democrats owned the House and the Senate. And then on top of that,
Wait,
only
I was
six
talking about the
years out of that.
presidency,
Oh, the
and yeah,
presidency is
and
irrelevant to the big picture. They're the checks and balances, brother. The Congress controls almost everything, and the governors control way
hold
more
on.
than
Also,
what.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong considering
No,
Ronald.
yeah, I'll
Hold on,
send you.
no, yeah, Ronald Reagan had the Mondale sweep in '84. So the idea that the Republicans didn't control at least the House or Senate that year is insane.
No, they controlled the Senate for 6 years of that. Like I said,
Okay,
I'm sending you the
so
link.
you're retracting what you just said then?
Okay, but let me explain something to you. If 26 out of the 40 years you control the Senate,
Wait, are you?
and 40 of the 40 years you control the House,
Wait,
and
Democrats
and
always.
you
Hold on.
control all of the governors in the South, literally all of the governors in the South, and you're saying
Hold
that
on.
none of that
Show me
changed
this. Show
until
me
the
this. Show me
90s,
this. Show
and
me
that
this
is a
graph.
strategy that they use. That
Show
is
me
the
this
most
graph. Hold on.
stupid thing I've ever
Wait,
heard.
wait, hold on. They already acknowledged that it happened. So why are you denying
No,
something
they
they don't?
didn't acknowledge anything. One random jabroni who was two at
He's
the
not
fucking time
he's
said,
not a
"Well,
random
you can do it."
jabroni. He was
And
the
guess what?
RNC chief.
Wonderful,
Wait, do you think he
wonderful.
made this decision unilaterally?
Do you think he didn't?
No, I don't.
Also, also,
I don't
let me
think the
ask you a question.
RNC chief
How do
goes to
you
the NAA.
disprove? How do you disprove nothing? Literally, 40 years of Democratic rule in the fucking House.
Oh, that's
26
easy.
of the
That's
40
hold on.
years being
That's
Senate
one. I don't
being
believe you.
Democrat.
But two,
All of the governors. Hold on, I'll
hey,
show you.
hold
Look
on.
here.
Hey, bro, this
Uh,
isn't high school where you get to be like loud and think you won.
in Texas, the
Uh huh.
governor, out of the entire time that you're talking about, there were only two Republican governors the entire time, and they lasted for 4 years each.
Okay. What does that? How does that disprove
You're
the Southern
saying the
strategy?
Southern strategy was catering to all these racist Democrats, but they didn't fucking win. The Democrats
Wait,
were solid across the board, and Reagan didn't
wait.
run on fucking racism.
Yes, he.
Reagan didn't
One.
run
Yes,
on
he
any
did.
of that
Yes, he.
shit.
What? Yes, he did. What are you fucking talking about?
Really? You think Reagan ran on
Yes.
racism?
Yes, I think.
Then why?
Yeah, Reagan. Hold
Okay,
on.
show me the Reagan. Show me the big fucking racist fucking.
Here,
Hey, we're gonna take back.
I'm just going through. Let's see. How Ronald Reagan's
Who
coded
racism?
racism paved the way for Trump.
You're telling me the outward bigot racist wanted a
Yes.
guy who fucking while there were
Yes.
actual racists in the fucking like Strom Thurmond and fucking all of the Democrat leaders who were literally standing. George Wallace was standing in front of a fucking college, keeping black people
why are you being so loud right now?
And you're telling me that these motherfuckers were hiding
do you think you're winning because you're being louder?
Are you retarded?
Do you think you're winning because you're being louder? Okay.
I'm winning because you're stupid.
No. Okay.
So this is the dumbest thing. The whole entire thing is your whole entire premise is
you lost this debate the first 5 seconds in. You know that, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
You did because I came in here with the RNC chief said it was wrong. The GOP.
You cannot sit here and say one person who was two at the fucking time.
No. Yes, I can.
Credibility to ignore every bit of evidence that proves you.
Wait, no, there was no. Wait, what evidence have you submitted?
40 years of Democratic rule in almost every single state that you talk about, as far as the governors go.
They are
40 years of Democratic rule in the House. 40 years. Hold on, let's look up how many.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute you for a second because you literally never stop fucking talking. So, point I was making on here on the stream is that the Southern strategy existed, not how effective it was. So even on that point there, that doesn't even work. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you now. Are you ready? Okay.
I wasn't talking the entire time.
You were talking the entire time. So, I never made any claim about how effective it was. I made a claim on whether or not it existed. The fact that they're apologizing actively for it means that you are defending positions that they are not.
They're apologizing for using race as a factor, which everybody did. Literally everybody. You're sitting here in the time where Democrats were standing in front of colleges, barring black people from going to school, saying, "Oh well, you know, they had coded racism over there in the Republic." Fuck.
Right, hold on. Are you a Republican?
I'm not anything.
Are you bullshit?
I don't
bullshit. Bullshit.
I'm a right winger.
Hold on. Are you black?
No.
You're a white guy.
I'm Hispanic.
Are
you white?
Wait, white Hispanic?
Why? No, Hispanic. What is
white? Wait, you can be. It's called a person from Spain, dumbass.
No, that's a Spanish, but it's a white person. I hate to tell you.
Spanish people are Hispanic.
You think that?
I do think that Spanish people are Hispanic.
The rape babies of the Spanish are the same as the Spanish?
No, Hispanic means that you come from a country where people speak Spanish. That's why Portuguese people aren't considered Hispanic.
All right, fair enough. The literal definition of Hispanic
you just tried to
people who speak Spanish, but the colloquial term usually means brown people. So I'm a brown person.
No, that's how racists use it.
Oh no.
For the brown people, you would mean Latino.
Latino?
Yeah, Latino means brown.
Are people who are from Latin-speaking descent. So
it's from Latino, which is basically south of Texas.
Roman would be a Latino.
Are you just going to be this bad faith the entire time?
No, I'm doing the exact same thing you are.
No, hold on.
I identify as Hispanic. I'm a racist now for.
Because you said Hispanic people can't be white.
No, I mean in the sense that what I was talking about is
okay. So a person Hispanic relating to Spain and or Spanish-speaking countries, especially those of Latin America.
Hispanics to be a race.
Hispanics are not a race. It's a linguistic.
Thank you for. Cool. Whatever you want to call whatever my race
I'm Hispanic.
I thank you for explaining my race to me.
I'm black and Hispanic. I can explain it to you all day.
Okay, but what is black and Hispanic? If Hispanic means people who speak Spanish, that'd be like black white, right?
Okay, I'm black and Latino and also Hispanic.
Oh, okay, cool, wonderful.
All right,
we're Haitian.
No, I'm not Haitian.
So
wait, why did you ask?
Now that we got the brown color, the color splotches out, and seeing who's more browner than the other guy. Wonderful. The thing is that none of that is relevant to anything. The fact is that all of this is just cope for a bunch of people who realize that they're voting for the party of slavery, and they don't want to believe it. So they sit there and they say that there's this magical thing that happened. You know what really happened?
Wait, hold on.
You really want to know what happened?
Wait. No. I need you to stop. Of the two parties that currently exist, which has more Confederate supporters? Like, who gets mad about like Confederate monuments?
What do you mean?
Like, what party is currently
All right, so
trying
let
to
me
keep
explain. All right, you want
what party is currently trying to keep
here. Let
Confederate
me explain
monument?
something to you. This is the funniest thing I've ever heard because this is your ignorance of history.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what happened after the Civil War is you had these large number of white people who
Uh-huh.
were Democrats
Uh-huh.
who didn't want to believe that their grandfathers were racist bigots who
Yeah, I know
really
about the
just
Daughters of the
hated black
Confederacy,
people.
bro. You don't need to talk about
No, well, let me finish what I'm talking about.
it.
So they came up with this copium idea
Yeah. Uh-huh.
that there's this thing called Southern Pride, and you get all the Confederate flags and blah 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 blah. And then 3 generations went by,
Uh-huh.
and the civil rights movement was successful.
Uh-huh.
When I was a kid, I grew up in a place that was completely fucking integrated. Like
Uh-huh.
if you look at my what is it class reunion or whatever,
I don't care about
it's
your personal
literally
anecdotes.
every I don't give a shit if you care or not. I'm explaining
It's
my
your
point.
personal anecdotes can't be
So quit
used
being,
as proof.
huh?
Your personal
Hmm?
anecdotes can't be used as proof because I could just make up one too.
Oh, make up one. That's fine. But the point is it was integrated when I was a kid because the civil rights and the integration that a lot of people struggled through actually succeeded. They were mixed, and then a generation later, their kids didn't grow up seeing each other as racist bigots or whatever. And then the problem is people like you started to lose power, and you hate
Right.
it.
Who are
You
people
hate
like
the
me?
idea.
Who
You
are people
hate the
like me?
idea that there is no power behind the
Right.
fact that you're black.
Who are people like me?
Bigots,
How am I a bigot?
because you are a bigot. You
How
are basically a racist, but
how
you
am I
don't
a
think
big
you could be
how am I
racist.
how am I a bigoted racist?
You judge people on the color of their skin.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
How?
Don't lie.
How have I done that?
Don't lie.
No, I'm not lying. Don't tell me how I've done that. If
Don't
I'm
lie.
lying, you should be able to tell me how I did that.
Don't lie.
Tell me how I
I'm
did
not.
it. Wait, do you
All right.
not have proof?
Can you be racist against a white person?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe you know what? Actually, I will give you the benefit of the doubt, and maybe you're not a racist because I don't know you that well. But I'm going to put that on hold. Okay. I'm
Uh
going to give you the benefit of the doubt that maybe I'm wrong about you being a racist. Okay.
huh. Okay.
I'm going to put it on hold.
Okay.
But
This
here's
is
the
going to be
thing.
the first concession.
Okay, but I want to be good faith. Okay,
Okay.
I don't want you to think I'm
Oh.
attacking you or anything like that. But I do feel like maybe you might be maybe a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay.
No.
The thing is that I grew up truly believing that Americanism was something that was not race based, that it wasn't a white man's dream. It was a dream that anybody can have.
Uh,
Because I grew up with white people being a
uh,
brown person. I grew up that literally my mom is white, I'm half white,
uh,
and she got remarried to a white person. And they were racist. They were real racist, not these pretend racists who are running around today that you got to investigate. No, they were actual I hate black people racist.
okay.
My pog would not freaking would not have the TV on if Tiger Woods was on the TV. And the
Okay.
thing is that those people made an exception for me because I was part of their family.
Uh-huh.
And at that point, whenever you're that integrated with people, you start to realize that racism only really comes from two places. It comes from ignorance or trauma. And I used to think it was only ignorance. But then I met a couple of people who were so traumatized that it made some kind of imprint
Huh.
on them.
What does this have to do with our fucking debate
You're saying that this was a strategy that turned the whole entire place Republican. And I'm saying the
No,
strategy
I
that
said
turned
that they
everything
attempted. The
Republican
efficacy does
was
not
the
matter
civil rights
on the
movement.
claim.
The
Yeah.
civil rights
How?
movement
Hold on.
eventually,
Hold on.
and
No. Hey, I'm
LBJ
gonna mute
turned
you
into.
again. I'm gonna mute you again if you don't. Keep
No, go ahead, man. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I'm not shouting over you.
All right. So
Let me turn myself down a little bit.
my claim was that it existed, and you're claiming that it wasn't
I heard.
effective.
No,
Those are
I'm
two
claiming
different
that
claims.
I'm claiming that if it was a across the board strategy, first of all, there would be a lot of evidence of it, which there isn't.
There is.
Second of all,
There's a
they
lot of
wouldn't
evidence.
continue it for where prove it.
Okay,
I'm waiting.
here's the exclusive. Here, we're gonna watch Lee Atwater's infamous 1981 interview on the Southern Strategy.
Why are you wait? Why are you? This is the thing. If this
Do
was
you
a
know?
thing
Wait,
that was
hold
going on,
on.
shouldn't you have some
Do
kind of like
you
physical copy of a flyer? This is a
wait?
pre-internet world, brother.
Yeah, this
Why
is
do you
from
hate secondhand
1981.
fucking
This is
news?
from 1981.
1981 is 20 years after it happened. Do you have a flyer? Do
Hold
you have
on.
anything?
Hold on. Do you know? Wait, quick question. Do you know who Lee Atwater is?
Vaguely.
Who do you think he is?
I can look it up. I know who he is vaguely, but I couldn't tell you right off the top
He
of
was
my head.
he was
There's a
an
lot
he
of
was
them.
an aide to the Nixon administration. So he was there
Wonderful. So this is
during
all
the
right. So
time.
this is where we get back to the traditional view of what the Southern strategy is under Nixon, and that's where we get into this right here.
Here,
New York Times
we're gonna watch
op-ed
this together.
by Janet
Okay.
Boyd.
Can you hear on my end the video coming out, or you can go to my
Is it
stream?
playing right now?
Here, I'll play right now.
I cannot.
Okay. You can watch the stream and watch it on a lag. I'll wait for you. Okay.
Let me.
Pull up.
Did you send me the link in the chat
I sent it to you on Twitter.
on Twitter? I told you I don't have Twitter on here. Send it to the Discord then.
Okay. Okay. Send it to you here, and then I'm gonna start playing it. It's gonna be on a lag, so it's gonna take a second, and then we can watch it together.
Ooh, cool. I gotta watch on YouTube. Going over there.
Here's how I would approach that
Hey,
issue
look at you.
as a statistician or a political scientist, or no, as a psychologist, which I'm not, is how abstract you handle the race thing. In other words, you start out.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, let me. Hey, is that video coming through that I'm playing? The video I'm playing from the Nation, is that coming through?
I see it. In the corner of your deal.
And now y'all are quoting.
I can't hear it though. It's okay. I don't really need to hear it.
You start.
Anyway, here, actually, I'll just read it to you because they have it right here too.
Okay, cool.
This is what he says. You start out in 1954 by saying gamer word, gamer word, gamer word. By 1968, you can't say gamer word anymore. That hurts you. Backfires. So you say stuff like forced busing, states' rights, and all that stuff. And you're getting so abstract.
It's the Democrats.
No, this is Republicans.
No, but the Republicans weren't saying that. The Republicans were on the side of the busing.
Right. Okay, let me finish the thing. State rights and all that stuff. And you're getting so abstract. Now you're talking about cutting taxes. And all these things you're talking about are totally economic things. And a byproduct of them is blacks get hurt worse than whites. We want to cut this. Is a much more abstract thing than even the busing thing, and a hell of a lot more abstract than gamer word, gamer word.
None of that makes any sense in context. The context is that the Republicans were voting for the civil rights movement during this time. If it was the way that you say it was, then why did the Democrats were already solidly on the side of racism, and you're sitting here saying the Republicans
we're gonna pull up
like
the Civil Rights Act 1964 and see who voted on it.
Okay.
Voting 1964. Where is the hold on.
George Wallace ran for the presidency.
Yeah,
on it.
And do you think if hold on, do you think if George Wallace ran today in the modern Democratic Party, he'd get very far?
No.
Yes or no?
No, but
okay.
I mean, he would if he veiled his message in like, see, because the thing is that my argument.
So if he did the Southern strategy.
Well, no, it wouldn't. See, the thing is my version, my belief is that after LBJ, the Southern strategy was by the quote unquote Democrats in the sense that they realized they could pander to the black people and the poor people more than they could.
Wait, why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they pander to black people and poor people?
Well, here's the thing: is that became their platform, whereas before it was we hate black people. And so the thing is they went from one extreme to another extreme, and they needed to explain it somehow. And they came up with this copium belief that there was some kind of
did Democrats get better or worse on racism over time since the 60s?
Oh yeah, of course they got better on racism.
Okay, and then did the Republicans get better or worse on racism from the 60s onward?
I would say they're about the same.
No.
There, I mean, no,
You think
everybody
that the
got
Republic?
actually. I
You
would say
think?
everybody got
Hold on.
better on racism.
No, I said how much better. Do you? In terms of if they were both at the same point, which party ended up being more racist in the year of our Lord 2023?
Okay, so in my belief system, everybody was pretty good about the 90s, where racism was pretty much gone. And then
Hold
sometime
on.
around
How
the
old are you?
90s, I am 38.
Okay.
Okay.
What? So you were. So then you would have been how old when the Rodney King riots happened?
Maybe 8 or 9. I remember that.
Okay, so you remember like Rodney King,
I
and
remember
that was
Rodney
that was
King.
a good
I,
time for racism for you.
well, it was a weird time from the perspective of being somebody who was there because for the most part, it was a media entity. And it was a revealing moment of how the LAPD specifically was. So it was a more great, better moment for criminal justice than it was anything else because it exposed this concept of the old boys club, which used to be really prevalent in criminal justice, and it was a huge problem. And it still kind of is in like bigger cities because they have these precincts that are really old school and stuff like that.
Quick
But
question: do you think the LAPD is Republican or Democrat?
you would assume they're Democrats, man.
Well, why
It's
would you assume
L.A.
that?
Everybody in L.A. is Democrats, man.
Cops are overwhelmingly Republican.
Yes, overwhelmingly in red states.
No, it's
But the
also
thing
in blue
is,
states. They are all
well, here's the
overwhelmingly
thing:
Republican.
why, why,
Because
why would the policing populace of a place be different than the voting populace of a place? Do you think they outsource their fucking police force to a different community? They
actually,
go
yeah,
out of their way
actually,
to.
literally, yeah,
Okay, are you sure they're outsourcing it and
yes,
that
like
isn't it
literally,
the
yes.
because everybody's
That is
volunteering?
that that is literally a huge part of what BLM was
If
talking
I looked
about.
up
Is
right
that
now, if I looked up right now, the LAPD's policy would it be? If I looked up the
because that's them
racial
being reined
demographic
in
of the LA.
by their Democratic constituency. The LAPD officers themselves are overwhelmingly Republican.
Okay, well, wonderful. But all right, this is the problem with you, man. This is the most bad faith thing that you do,
Uh-huh.
is you are under the impression that because you wear the blue tie, that gives you moral
Oh,
authority.
I'm a socialist. I don't like wear the tie. I just think they're
That's
better
the
than the
blue tie,
Republicans.
Bubba. I hate to tell you, the blue
Uh,
tie is
wait,
is
hold on.
is anybody on the left.
Do you think the Democratic Party is socialist?
No, I think the progressives are socialist and they wear the liberal
Wait, the
title
progressives
like a
aren't
skin
socialist.
suit.
What are you talking about?
Most of the people who identify as progressive are
What are
socialists
they
or
doing?
democratic socialists.
What are they doing that's socialist?
Well, it just depends. A lot. Here's the problem with being political: is oftentimes these people who are really hardline, one way once they get into office become cronies, because
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of lobbying, a lot of money out there, and there's also a lot of people who will murder you.
What does this have to do
And
with
the
the
thing,
question about like what are they doing to further the
well,
cause of
give you
socialism?
well, I mean, there's only very few actual progressives out there. There's what
Mhm.
Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib.
Uh-huh.
AOC is kind of iffy because I guess you would probably say she's been compromised. Um, let's see, who
Okay,
else would you define
what
as
are they
progressive?
doing to advance the cause of socialism? Because I'm trying
Well,
to
it
figure
just
out what
depends
you
on
think
the thing
socialism is.
is that are you talking about socialism per se or intersectional feminism, which most
Wait,
people in the Socialist Party would see as intertwined with
those are two
socialism?
completely different things.
No, no, not for these people though. The
Okay,
people like
how?
Rashida Tlaib or whatever, or what is the one who shaved her head? I forgot her name.
I know who you're talking about. You can have intersectional feminism with zero socialism.
It's very hard to have any power without the cultural Marxist aspect and the hierarchical stack.
On
Because the thing is that you don't have any authority without having the intersectional feminist deal to back it up.
wait,
Otherwise, you're just a person, one of many cogs in a machine.
so you acknowledge that it's very possible to just be intersectional feminist and not a socialist at all.
I believe that they are. Here's the thing. If you were a prominent intersectional feminist, you are probably a socialist. If you are a obscure
Okay.
person
That,
who live a librarian living on your own and you're intersectional feminist, you're probably just a goober normie.
okay. Can you give me a definition of what socialism is without googling it?
Socialism is the well, it depends on which level of socialism you're talking about. Socialism is the idea that the workers control the means of production. Is the most basic form
Okay.
of
What
socialism.
what does that mean to you?
It means that the basically it's an abolishment of uh, property rights,
Uh huh.
and depending on how far you go into it, the further you go into it, the further you drift into fascism, which is
How?
no property rights whatsoever. Whereas
Wait,
communists
there was
gives
property.
you
Hold on, there was property rights in Nazi Germany.
yes, but Nazi Germany was a national socialist, and they weren't fascist. The
Wait,
Italians were
wait,
fascist.
the not being a Nazi, the National Socialist or whatever, is a subset of fascism.
No, you're confusing terminology, and it's fair enough. This is what the word game that oftentimes
Yeah,
people
I'm
use
sorry, I'm just
fascist as
using.
a synonym for authoritarianism, and they're
Wait, do you
both
think that Nazi Germany
authoritarianism.
wasn't fascist?
I think that fascism was one thing that was being formed at the Nazism is older than fascism. You know that, right?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's way older.
No.
Mussolini created fascism.
Wait, you said Nazism
Hitler
is
did it.
older than
Oh
fascism.
yeah, it's about 20
How
years
is
older than
Nazism? How is a
Yeah,
subset of fascism
Hitler
older
didn't.
than the original concept?
It isn't a subset of fascism.
How
You're
is it
using
not?
fascist as a
Uh,
synonym for authoritarianism. Fascism and authoritarianism are not the same thing. The term fasci is bundle of sticks.
yeah, I
It
know
is
that.
a term for a community, and it was created by Mussolini. Mussolini did not come up with this idea until after Nazism was already a thing. Hitler didn't come up with Nazism. Hitler was just its most loudest exponent.
Hold
He
on.
he joined the
Nazism
Nazi party.
history.
He
Oh,
joined the Nazi party.
okay. So, ba, 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 ba. So we're looking at their. I am on the Wikipedia for Nazi history. Okay.
Go ahead, man.
All right.
Do your thing.
We are looking at the origins, Volkish nationalism. Let's see. Great.
Mm. National socialism, which is what China is right now. They are a national
They're state.
socialist.
They are state capital.
They are a national socialist regime
How are they a national socialist?
because there is no property rights within their border. They
There is
believe in
property right.
states.
There is property
The
rights in
difference
China.
between the difference between a communist and a national socialist is whether or not you
Hold on.
believe in the concept of the state.
Wait, say that one more time.
The difference between a national socialist and a normal socialist
Hold on.
or a
I
communist
actually I can clear this
is
up. I can clear this up. Do you think Nazis are socialists?
Nazis are a version of
No, they're
socialists.
not.
Yes,
They are not. No,
yes, they are.
they are not.
Why would? All
No,
right.
they
So once
aren't.
again, this. All right. Let me ask you a question. You're sitting here. This is your mentality. Okay. You're sitting here telling me that a guy 30 years later or 60 years later, depending on which
Okay,
source
here.
you use.
I'm
Wait, wait,
pulling.
let me
I'm
finish my
pulling up.
point,
No,
please.
hold on.
Let me.
No,
It
no,
is
I
a
can't. I
credible
can't.
source. But Hitler
Hold on.
himself.
I'm gonna mute you because I just don't want to give like anyone the indication because this is were the Nazis socialists? No, not in any meaningful way. I'm on Britannica right now. It's certainly not after 1934. But to address the canard fully, one must begin with the birth of the party. All right. Okay. I unmuted you now. So I
Yes, but
okay.
they are.
In
But here's the thing.
1919, a Munich locksmith named Anton Drexler founded the Deutsche Arbeiterparty. Political
Mhm.
parties were still a relatively new phenomenon in Germany because this was right after the abolition of the Kaiser. And
Mhm.
renamed the National Socialistische Deutsche Party in the NSDAP, the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the
And
Nazi
they went
Party.
up against the actual socialist,
Yeah.
but they had the same belief
No, they
systems.
didn't.
They were. Yes, they did.
No, then
The only
why?
difference is the difference is whether or not you believe in the state. And the thing is that
Wait,
Hitler
no,
hated
wait.
communists
This
more
is
than he hated
wait.
Jews.
This is completely wrong because the KPD were also statists. They were literal Stalinists.
Yes, but here's the thing: is you're talking about way later. We're talking about the
No, I'm talking
Bolsheviks
about
and the
1926.
Mensheviks, and then you're talking about no. The actual communism didn't come later until after pre-Stalin, pre-Lenin. I mean post-Stalin, post-Lenin, pre-Stalin. I mean that's the
Oh, well,
establish. You
I
got to
don't
go
think the
to the
USSR was really
whatever the
socialist at
November or
all.
September Revolution or whatever the fuck it was until you get actual communism.
So over the years, Otto and Gregor Strasser did much to try and grow the party by tying Hitler's racist nationalism to socialist rhetoric, but then they were all killed in 1934.
Right, but that's not the point.
So the Nazi Party
We're talking about
during the
somebody who saw uh, Germans as a race by themselves, the French as a race by themselves, the British as a race by themselves. You did not have fucking nuanced views on any kind of belief system. You were either a Nazi or you were not a Nazi. It's that simple.
Mhm.
If you were a socialist or a communist or even fucking a Marxist, you were not a part of the group,
right.
especially
So
considering it wasn't even about the belief systems. It was about basically gang warfare.
hold on. Do
They
you?
were trying to take over the
Okay, I'm gonna
country.
mute you again because you never stop fucking talking. Okay, so do you acknowledge here? I unmuted. Do you acknowledge that in June 30, 1934, that the Night of the Long Knives
Yeah, but that was
happened?
gang
Okay,
warfare. That doesn't have
okay,
anything to do with
yeah.
a
They
outright
They purged all the socialists from
right
the
because
party.
they were a different gang.
No, it's because
There was a
they were
gang warfare because they were taking over the country, and
also
after
Strat.
that they took over the country. They was their only political opponents. They
Uh-huh.
murdered all of their political opponents.
Right. Okay. What is
It's
that?
not because they had
So were
fundamentally
they
different
socialist
belief
after they
systems.
killed all the socialists?
Bro, I hate to explain this to you, but there are different types
Hold
of
on.
socialists.
Hold
If
on.
what the Mensheviks murdered the Bolsheviks,
Yeah, I don't.
they didn't have fundamentally different belief
So you believe that
systems.
the Nazis were socialists?
I know the Nazi.
No.
Hitler said the Nazis were
Hold
socialists.
on. Did Hitler's on Hitler,
Yes, Hitler
Nazis,
100% said, "I
socialists?
am a socialist."
Hold on. Let's see. Pulling up.
You want me to bring you? Send you a
Let's see. The
video. I have
Nazis
a whole
hated
video.
socialists. It was the governments that rebuilt Europe that embraced
Bro,
socialism.
I hate to tell you. Or did you do the first Google search? I'm gonna send you a whole video
Let's
on it.
see.
You
Did
can
you
look it
know
up.
that
You don't have
Nazi
to
is
believe
short
me.
for a National Socialist? That means that Hitler and his henchmen were all socialists. Bernie Sanders calls himself a socialist too. That means that Bernie Sanders and all his supporters aren't the same as Nazis. Do you agree with
Antifa
that?
says they're anti-fascist. That means they're anti-fascist.
Anybody who has been on
Y'all believe words. Anybody who's on our side is good faith with their word system. Anybody who's against me is bad faith with their word system. It's so convenient for you.
Let's see. The
It's
Nazis
so convenient
regime
for
had
you.
little to do with socialism, despite it being prominently included in the name of the National
Only
Socialist
because
Service Party.
wait.
The
Hold on.
NSADP from Hitler on down struggled with the political implications of having socialism in the name. Some early Nazi leaders, such as Gregor and Otto Strasser, appealed to working class resentments, hoping to wean German workers away from their attachment to existing socialist and communist
Why does it
names.
not? Why does it not talk about the
Hold
difference
on.
in belief
The
systems?
NSDAP's 1920 party program, the 25 points, included passages
Where are my
denouncing banks,
videos?
department stores, and interest slavery, which suggested a quasi Marxist rejection of free markets. But those were also typical criticisms in the anti Semitic playbook, which provided a clue that the party's overriding ideological goal wasn't a fundamental challenge to private property. Instead of controlling the means of production or redistributing wealth to build a utopian society, the Nazis focused on safeguarding a social and racial hierarchy. They promised solidarity for members of the Volksgemeinschaft, even as
Mm-hmm.
they denied
Mm-hmm.
rights to those outside the charm circle.
Right. No, that's. But what that was is a basically a power grab.
Mhm.
You have a s-
Oh, and a quick question:
Weimar Germany.
Are you,
Weimar Germany. Go ahead.
do you think that North Korea is socialist?
I think North Korea is a dictatorship. So in name, yeah, sure.
Okay, so you acknowledge that there are things that in name are one thing, but
Yeah,
uh,
dude. Nobody. No. See, that's what I'm saying. You're the one playing fast and loose with it.
no, I'm
Like
not.
you're the one who sits there and says that one standard should be applied for your political enemies, and another
Wait,
standard should be
what standard am I putting on you that I'm not putting on
perfect
myself?
example is what I just said is Hitler himself saying I am a socialist, and you're like, oh
Hold on,
well,
did
that's
Hitler
not good. That's
say
not good.
I am
Yes.
a socialist? 1923 interview with Hitler. I'm just like I'm not seeing where he says he's a socialist.
I don't know. I got a whole video and I'm trying to find it, but it's somewhere in my Discord. And I can't find it on.
Oh, okay, that's annoying.
Well, no, it's really not because I'm going to show it to you.
Let's see.
Oh, here it is. Show suggestions. Bam. Yeah.
Wait, is it from Tick History?
Yeah, it is.
I am a
Did you watch it
socialist
or
from
not?
his White's book, page 50.
There's that whole video.
Hold on, quick question. I am a Nazi. Do you believe I'm a Nazi now?
Well, hold on a second. Wait a second. You're once again. This is your double standards.
Hold on, no.
This is you're sitting here saying I don't have double standards, but this dude, you're sitting here saying that the leader of the Nazi party,
I'm looking at the
saying
most
he's a socialist, is bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, there's tons of people that call themselves. Hold on, I'm gonna mute you again. There's tons of people that call themselves certain things and they aren't. Okay, Kim Jong-un calls himself a socialist even though he's clearly like a monarchy. That doesn't fucking make sense. Even if Hitler called himself a socialist, that doesn't mean he's a socialist if he did no socialist things.
Socialist things.
What socialist things did Hitler do?
He abolished private property.
Man. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Wait, okay.
Some people.
Hold on.
If you think that anybody had rights to
private
property,
did the Nazis abolish private property?
You can't call something a fascism and fascist and
hold on after
they didn't abolish.
Let's see. Yeah, Hitler accepting private property and allowing capitalist private enterprises to exist. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's wonderful. That's the difference between a fascist.
Oh, hold on. The guy that I just pulled up the r/bad history. Tick is at it again. No, the Nazis did not abolish private property.
No. My point is that you're saying he's a fascist. If he's not a fascist, if he's a fascist, then how did he not abolish private property? Because fascists abolish private property.
Fascists actually don't.
That's one of the bullshit, man.
Wait, most, if not all, fascist regimes have. Hold on, can you name a fascism? Hold on, no. Can you name a fascist regime which abolished private property?
The Italians.
The Italians did not abolish private property.
Yeah. The whole entire premise of fascism is that the state owns everything, including you.
Actually, no. They privatized more things. They just wanted. It's called class collaborationism, where they wanted you to be in line with what they wanted, but it was still privately owned.
Owns it. It's just
no, wait. The state literally didn't own it.
Venezuela took over the Ford fucking plant.
The state didn't own it.
It's like, oh, it's still a Ford plant.
Hold on. Let's see. Did the Italian fascists get rid of private property? The answer is no.
Okay. Caveat. See, the thing is
let's see. In general, fascist governments exercise control over private property, but they did not nationalize it. Scholars also noted that big business developed an increasingly closer partnership with.
Means in any fucking government, man? Do you think
we're looking at the
has partial control over fucking anything?
Yes, I think.
If that
wait, do you think that Venezuela does
decide they wanted your lamp, that they wouldn't have your lamp?
Do you think that Venezuela?
You're saying that the fascist regime would give a fuck about property rights. It's amazing to me. You're defending the.
They gave a fuck about property rights of the Volk, but not like.
Oh man, they're such good people. You know, the truth is this is the.
Wait, hold on. I don't think the property rights are good.
This is the same realm. This is the same realm as somebody who would go and see somebody rape a little boy and go, well, he says he's straight. It's like, come on, man.
Actually, no. Yeah, most
little boy rapists are straight. Is that what you're about to tell me?
Yeah, no, they definitely are.
Okay, yeah. So raping a little boy, and you could still be straight. Think about that. That makes sense.
If they weren't straight, then why do most gay men not do that?
What do you mean?
Like outwardly gay people.
Are most gay men not rapists? Is that what you just fucking asked me?
Well, if you look at outwardly gay men, why are they? Why are they?
Explain it to you.
I'm gonna mute you again because I'm gonna phrase this question very carefully. Okay. I'm unmuting you, and I'm gonna let you listen.
Mute me, bro. You don't have to mute me.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you because you never stop fucking talking. So, there are two groups of people. One is like a man like with family and like a job or whatever, like just average, just known straight dude with like a wife and kids and shit like that, and then an outwardly like gay man or whatever that has like gay relationships. Why is the family man more likely to be predatory towards children? I want to answer. I want an answer to that question.
It's just blatantly not true, and the only evidence that you've ever brought up for it is
Wait, how's that not true?
An Excel spreadsheet.
How's that not true?
It's an Excel.
Do you have counter data?
Counter data based off of what? What demographic?
FBI statistics, police statistics, anything.
I would say that literally everybody who rapes little boys is gay.
It's more of a power thing. The reason they go after little boys is because they are more
raping little girls or women.
Oh, they do rape little girls, but the main reason that quote unquote straight
imaginary people. I'm
hold on,
talking about the specific.
Hold on, now I'm muting you again. The reason that quote unquote straight people go after little boys is because little boys are less likely to talk about their abuse due to they're scared they'll be seen as gay and stuff like that. Rape has very little to do with sex and is a much more a thing about power and opportunity.
More men raped in public.
What?
Why aren't more men raped in public?
Because we're like bigger and stronger.
No.
We're less easy targets.
No.
You don't think? Wait, hold on. Wait, you think men are not? Are you think men are easier targets to rape than women and children?
I mean, than children? No. Than women? Yes. Men put themselves in lots of situations to where they can get raped all the time.
Wait.
Dudes will fucking, and this does happen. You know, this happens all the time. And
why would I know about it? What do I know about?
Well, you just acknowledged it, dude.
What did I know? What do I acknowledge? What did I know?
Well, let me finish my sentence. You'll see what I acknowledge. What I'm saying, that men don't report rapes. It's like there's a tiny minority of men who get raped who report it, and but the thing is,
hold on. Who do you think gets the majority of rapes? Like who gets raped the most in the United States?
Statistically, men. But
you think men get raped more than women?
Yes, because of prisons.
No, even with prison.
Yes.
Even with hold on, we can pull up these statistics right now.
Cool.
Who gets raped more? Men or women? Prison. Well, let's see. 1 out of every 6 American women has been the victim of an attempted or completed rape in her lifetime, and it's about 3% of men.
Shit.
1 in 33.
Fucking shit. That is the most insane fucking thing I've ever heard. Hold on, let's do the math on what you just fucking said. Okay.
Huh?
There is currently. We'll look it up right now. How many women in the U.S.? How many women in the U.S.? 167.5 million women. Now, 160.
1 out of every 6 American women. Yeah.
So we're gonna divide that by 6. Let's find my calculator. Where we?
Hold on, quick question. Do you like talk to women like at all?
Yeah, bro. I'm kind of a hoe.
I don't think you are.
I hate to burst your bubble. Oh,
okay. Bro, you should.
I hate to burst your bubble, but
I guarantee you, I do better than you. 2.
Oh wow, really? I don't
absolutely.
give a fuck. I could not imagine giving a shit how much your little ass.
1 out of one. I'm also probably bigger than you. I'm like
27.92. That's over 28 million women get raped.
Has been the victim of an attempted or completed rape in her lifetime. Yeah.
There are 27.9 just rapists running around free out there. Are you one of them?
No.
Okay, then do you know any rapists? Or any of your male friends rapists?
Statistically speak, I don't actually really have any male friends, but statistically speaking,
that explains
if I walk down the street, there's a guy that's probably attempted rape.
Yeah, if you walk down the street, but that's not 1 in 6, stupid.
1 out of 6 American women have been the victim of that.
How many men do you think there are to women? How many men do you think are raping
Roughly half to
1 in
half.
6 women?
I mean, it could be. It could be.
Have to rape 1 in 6 women.
Wait, no, that math doesn't work out because one
Okay,
man
well,
can
rape
man
is
can
what,
rape
2
a
or
lot of
3?
women. One man can
Dude,
rape a lot of women, and then about 3% of American men, or 1 in 33,
so how
have
many rapes are
experienced it.
reported every single year?
Uh,
How many rapes are reported every
wait,
single
hold on.
year?
Rape is crazy. You just admitted earlier that rape is super underreported.
No. We'll see how underreported. How many rapes? Many rapes are reported.
Here, national sexual violence.
So 3
Statistics
out of
Center.
10 out of 1,000, which is not.
Let's see. Okay, this
so
is from. Here, I need to see what date.
2 out of 3 is that? First of all,
This is from
such a
2015.
crazy
One
fucking number.
This is from 2015.
That is such a crazy number.
Hold on, this is from 2015. So this is pre-Me Too. 1 in 5 women and 1 in 71 men will be raped at some point in their lives.
Okay.
And let's see, 46.4% lesbians, 74.9% bisexual women, and 43.3% heterosexual women reported sexual violence other than rape during their lifetimes, while 40.2% of gay men, 47.4% of bisexual men, and 20.8% heterosexual men reported sexual violence other than rape during their lifetime.
So it's half. So it's
nearly
half,
1 in 10 women have been raped by an intimate partner in her lifetime,
40%.
including completed forced penetration, attempted forced penetration, alcohol, drug facilitated completely penetration. Approximately 1 in 45 men have been made to penetrate an intimate partner during his lifetime.
Wait. Did you just hear what you just said?
What'd I say?
You said that the bar for rape on this statistic is a drunk dude trying to fuck you.
Attempted forced penetration of alcohol, drug facilitated complete penetration. That means somebody got the woman really drunk and then tried to fuck her while she was really drunk.
So once again, that.
Wait, do you not think that's rape?
Nebulous. No, I think it can be. Do I think that every woman who gets drunk and fucks some dude at a party and doesn't like it is raped?
That's not. Nobody thinks that's rape.
A lot of people think that's rape.
So if you're like both,
I think everybody in that statistic thought that was rape.
What proof do you have
for that number to be that high? Because once again, the numbers are insane.
Wait, hold on. Is rape overreported or underreported then? Because earlier you said it was
underreported, but it's not underreported by fucking 2 out of 3. Jesus Christ, that's insane.
Wait, I never said 2 out of 3. I said 1. I said 1 out of every 6 American women has been the victim of an attempted or completed rape in her life.
I'm sorry. I just looked up a different stat than what you said, and it said 2 out of 3 rapes go unreported. I was like, that's insane.
Oh yeah, I could definitely believe that, especially with prison.
Yeah, well, in prison definitely. But that's the thing is that well, actually, it's very hard to get the people who get raped in prison get raped almost perpetually. They don't. It's not like, oh, hey, let's go rape somebody.
Hold on.
Have to be in.
Given how you feel about this, how do you feel about trans people in prison? Like, do you think that trans women should be put in the male area or the woman area?
They definitely shouldn't be put in the female area. That's crazy.
So you would put them in the male area?
No, I honestly think there are a lot of people. I'm a criminal. I have degrees in criminal justice, so I can kind of speak a little freely on this. There is a lot of problem with certain groups, child molesters, trans people, gay people sometimes, and all of these people have to be segregated. The problem with trans people, though, is that they often become prostitutes in jail because they identify as women, but they're in a men group. Whereas in the opposite situation, usually women, if they're in a position to put a dress on and gain access to a women's facility, they 100% of the time abuse it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you said 100% of every trans woman that has been put in the female area has done some kind of sexual violence?
But it's pretty fucking high.
Wait, hold on. Okay, what's the percentage then? Because I know the percentage. I just want to hear you lie.
You know the percentage because I can think off the top of my head like
Name
6 cases of women transgenders in Australia getting women pregnant in.
Wait, hold on. That's not. Hold on. That's not. Oh, that's not rape. That's
Do
just that's
you
just
think
that's
it's
just
okay?
consensual
No,
sex.
no, no. First of all, there's been multiple rapists too.
Hold on.
But
Okay,
do you
I'm
think
gonna.
it's okay for transgender people to be producing babies in prison?
I don't. I think you should have like ability to a contraception or whatever.
You're
But
it's fucking insane, dude. Just
why
shut up,
not?
man.
Why?
Don't flail at stupid shit.
I'm not
There's no
flailing a
reason
stupid
for a
shit.
baby to be born in fucking prison by two
Okay.
inmates, you
Okay.
idiot.
Then
Come on,
don't wait.
grow up.
Hold on. Are you against putting pregnant women in prison?
Mm.
Then you don't actually care about that. You're virtue signaling. Like, okay, shut
No,
the
no,
fuck
no,
up.
no, no. I didn't. I was
Like, you
thinking.
just tried to.
Why are you
You
laughing
just
about
tried to
it?
like own me. Like, wow, you really think babies
Dude,
should be
I'm trying
born
to
in prison?
think
As
about
if that isn't the
why
fucking
would you
case.
not expect me to think about something that you were saying? I
No,
literally was
because
just thinking about.
like you don't actually
I
believe
was
what
gonna,
you're
let me
saying
let me
because you're
answer your
full of
question,
shit.
please. Let me answer your question.
You're so fucking full of shit.
If there is a crime big enough to where a pregnant woman
See,
needs to go to jail, then she should probably go to jail, like murder. That's pretty much the only reason they
okay,
send pregnant
this
women
is
to jail.
really
Do you think that
Cause,
do you think a pregnant woman shouldn't go to jail for murder?
no, I think the pregnant people can be be in jail. That's
But
fine.
also, do you think do you think two inmates should be having children that they cannot support because they're
Right.
both in prison?
Then just prevent them from having children.
What with saltpeter?
No, I was thinking just like give them like contraception.
No, you should segregate them.
So you would put so trans women have the choice between um not like basically being in solitary confinement or being raped perpetually.
Is there only one of them?
Those are the only choices because you're not going to put them in the female part. Actually,
No, you can put
the
them. You
real
can put. Why
statistics
can't they?
the real
Why?
statistics
Why?
are actually that
Prisons are
cis
usually
women.
pretty fucking big, bro. I hate to say it. You can put them in a whole wing, and they'll have their own area with the gays and stuff. You know.
So then you don't have a problem with it then because
I don't have a problem with them
wait,
being in the male prison.
you don't have a problem with trans women being in male prison.
Do not. But I want them
That's a
segregated
pro
so they
rape
don't
position.
have to be abused.
That's a pro rape position.
No, it's not. If you
Hey,
want them to be
wait, hold
separated
on,
from
hold on,
everybody
hold on.
else.
Hey, quick question. You have two prisons. One prison puts the trans women within the male wing, and one puts them in the woman wing. Which area statistically will have more rape?
Per capita,
Yeah, sure.
the men.
Okay, so
Because
the men are going to the men are
the only
going to
person who's going to rape. The only person who's going to rape is in the women's prison is the transgender in the
no.
scenario.
Cis women are more likely to rape than trans women.
Really,
Yes.
cis women are more likely to rape a trans woman.
Yeah, so, cis women are actually yeah.
Dude, you are fucking insane.
Hold on, here we can pull up the stats.
All
if you
these
want.
female rapists with their big long cocks.
Wait, hold on. Do you think you need a cock to rape someone?
Well, technically, yes, but
Wait, hold on.
they changed the definition to where anything is. Used to be forced P and B to be
so
raped, and everything else is sexual assault.
So so like if like a dude like came up to you and like jerked you off against your like will, that was like not rape to you?
How do you jerk somebody off against their will?
You hold them down and you jerk them
dick
off.
at that point. You just go and fucking yank on their dick for a while. No, I think that would be assault, and I would be
so you wouldn't consider that rape.
Fucking scared.
So you don't consider that rape.
How would it be raped? I didn't fucking jerking on my dick, running up and just pulling on my fucking cock.
Definition of rape.
The definition of rape is whatever the definition of rape. It used to be
rape, unlawful sexual activity, and usually sexual intercourse
in every other country
carried out forcibly, or that's stupid. That's just an appeal to like populism. It's not. Doesn't mean
let me ask you a question. Hold on. If here's the thing. This is the reason why it's different is because of homosexuals. If a person goes and rapes a woman, and it gets called rape, and they get 30 years in jail, and then another person goes and rapes a man, and they call it sexual assault, and they get 30 years in jail, is that better, worse, or the same?
Well, no, that's still it's still rape.
No. That's literally the only difference. That's the only thing that changed. It used to be called sexual assault. You get the exact same charge, but then somebody was like, "Well, it's rape," and then
It is
they had
rape.
to change the literal definition of
Hold on,
rape
I just
in order to accommodate fucking weirdos.
hold on.
who
Hold
can't
on. When did they
understand-
when did they change the the definition of rape?
Less than 20 years ago.
So you don't know the date.
I don't know the exact date. No.
So you don't. They didn't actually change the definition.
No, they really did because it's the thing
What?
is
So then you should be able to tell me when.
Why? Why would I remember the exact date of
You
something?
could Google it right now.
I guess I can. Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Yeah, unlawful sexual activity and usually sexual intercourse carried out forcibly or under the threat of injury against a person's will or with a person who is beneath a certain age or incapable of valid consent because of mental illness, mental deficiency, intoxication, unconsciousness,
rape
or deception.
in the U.S. 2011.
Hold on. Quick question.
And it was
Wait,
implemented
hold on.
in 2013.
Hold on. Quick question. Do you think that because what if they don't if a child molester doesn't penetrate a child, it's not rape? Then do you think that?
No, that's child molestation, and I think they should be shot.
Okay, then why haven't you shot yourself then? Because you're part of the pro child molestation.
What do you mean?
The Republican Party has been trying to get minors to be able to marry and stops any time the Democrats try to stop it.
Who do you think minors are marrying?
I don't care.
No, let me ask you a question. Who do you think minors are marrying?
I don't care. I don't think minors should be getting married.
So if a 16-year-old
Also, in term,
they shouldn't get married, right?
No, they shouldn't. And also, the Church of Latter-day Saints has old men marrying 13, 14-year-old girls all day.
Saints is a cult. Do not fucking talk to me about them.
Yeah, but I
do not give a fuck. They're not first.
They're Republicans. They're Republicans.
They do not. It doesn't matter if they're Republicans or not.
So you have you have an acknowledged wing.
Fucking cult.
Wait, you have an acknowledged wing of pedophiles.
Okay, so do you.
Do I? Who do I have?
Yeah, the Muslims.
The Muslims are
Democrats. They vote blue every time. Ilhan Omar is a fucking Democrat. Every single one of your little simp buddies have been running from the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Fuck you.
What is Ilhan Omar voted for in terms of pedophilia?
What do you mean?
What are you said these Muslim people?
Her fucking brother.
Actually, hold on. Let me check if that's real. Ilhan Omar, did she marry her brother?
Yeah, she did immigration.
Let's see. Unproven allegations.
Unproven allegations. That's what I love about your fucking side. They have him there coming to a country. It's him. It is her brother. It is not a different fucking guy.
Hold on.
She married her fucking brother.
All right, we're doing.
It's not a different guy.
Did U.S. Rep Ilhan Omar marry her brother? Claim
the same fucking dude.
Claim unfounded.
Unfounded. It's him. It's the same guy.
Hold on.
Unfounded by what? His existence?
The rumor about Omar's brother that surfaced during her 2016 Minnesota campaign followed her around or whatever. The origin of the rumor captured in the above tweet is body. I'm gonna mute you while I read this. The claim first appeared in 2016 as an anonymous, since deleted post on Somali Spot, an online discussion forum geared towards the Somali community. Despite being unverified, the post was picked up by Powerline, a blog that features commentary on the news from a conservative perspective. In response to the rumor, Omar issued a statement in 2016 describing the issue as one based on. She labels accusations that her former husband was also her brother absurd and offensive. She applied for a marriage license with her current spouse when she was 19 in 2002, but they never completed the application for a civil marriage. So this is not her brother. Yeah, no, it seems like you just lied to me. Yeah, no, this is not her brother.
No, dude. You want me here? Let me get the proof. Let me show you who you're talking about. It's the same fucking guy. She's like, oh, here. Let me show you who he is.
Hold on.
First thing that comes up, that's hilarious.
Hold on. Given that Omar and her siblings all came to live in the U.S. under identical circumstances as refugees, and that Omar herself became a naturalized U.S. citizen while she was still a minor, how did one of her siblings end up with such a radically different immigration status that she would have needed to marry him in order to facilitate his U.S. residency?
A DNA match between Rep. Ilhan Omar and her second husband, Ahmed Ili, allegedly proves that the two are siblings. It has been long rumored.
Hold on, do you think siblings have identical DNA?
Are siblings, but because of a lack of paperwork in war-torn Somalia, positive proof had never been found.
Hold on.
The match says that Omar's DNA was taken from a cigarette butt, while Elmi's DNA purportedly came from a drinking straw. Although Omar is known to be a smoker, the grainy photo appears to be her smoking outside the window of a DC home.
Hold on. I have a question. All of her, her and all of her siblings came to live in the U.S. under identical circumstances. Yes or no?
They're saying he isn't their fucking sibling, bud.
No. Did Omar and all her siblings, they came to the U.S. under identical
why would that apply to somebody who they're not saying is her sibling?
No, like, do you, wait, no. Her and her siblings all came on the same plane to the United States in 1995, right?
What about her brother who she married?
Okay,
did he come at a different time?
No, he would have been with her at the same time.
No, he wouldn't be. No, he wouldn't have, because she married him for fucking immigration
reasons. They were.
Because they don't have any paperwork.
Hold on.
They're not married because they're fucking creeps. They're married because they wanted to fucking skirt the immigration system.
Hold on. No, wait.
Oh my god.
Listen to me. Hold on. No, wait.
This is what I don't like about you. This is the type of
why does she have her paperwork but he doesn't?
She came at a different time.
No, she didn't. They came on the same plane.
No, they didn't.
Oh yeah, hold on. Yes, they all came in the same exact time.
Her brother.
No one. Let's see.
The one she married.
They
with her.
Yes, at the same time. So they wouldn't have never had to get married. That doesn't even make sense.
They didn't come at the same time.
Let's see. Also, if Ahmed Almi was truly Omar's brother, why would he need to take the drastic step of marrying her in order to secure a path to U.S. citizenship? U.S. citizenship and immigration services policies qualify let me fucking finish, you fuck. U.S. citizenship and immigration policies qualify immigrants as eligible to apply for permanent residency status if they are the spouse of a U.S. citizen or the brother or sister of a U.S. citizen. Why would Omar commit a federal crime and risk a prison sentence and possibly her own citizenship status in order to provide her brother with the opportunity to apply for something he would have been eligible to seek? He would have already been eligible. He would have never. She
never knew she was going to get caught. She didn't know.
No. I don't think you listened. I don't think you heard me. The U.S. citizenship and immigration services policies qualify immigrants as eligible to apply for permanent residency status if they are the spouse of a U.S. citizen or the brother or sister of a U.S. citizen.
Sometimes.
No, all the time. So I'm
looking up when the guy came in here.
Okay, no, he didn't even have to come in at the same time. That's part of it. But the second nail in the thing is, even if he came later, he is already the brother or sister of a U.S. citizen, as she was naturalized as a minor. So why would Omar? Why? No. I need you to shut the fuck up. Why would Omar commit a federal crime and risk a prison sentence and possibly her own citizenship status in order to provide her brother with the opportunity to apply for something he would have already been eligible to seek?
Being someone's brother is not automatically entry into the country. Being somebody's husband is.
No, it's not. Being someone's husband is also not. It literally. I'm looking at the USCIS policies right now.
You're married to. If a Mexican woman came and married me right now, she would become a U.S. citizen.
Hold on. If Elmi was so desperate for U.S. residency that he was engaging in a sham marriage with his sister in order to seek it, why did he return to England after his split with Omar? No, if the guy was so desperate for like U.S. citizenship that he was trying to marry his sister, why did he return? So then why is there no record of Elmi having applied for or obtained such status if the whole point was supposedly a fraudulent marriage to his alleged sister?
We don't even know.
There is no record of Elmi having applied for such status.
How do you know that?
Do you have proof otherwise?
I'm looking it up right now. Dude, this isn't even the topic we talked about. I'm looking.
Well, I already blew you the fuck out on that, and then you decided to bring out some
I'm trying to find anything about her husband right now.
Yeah, because it's fake. It's not real. It's not real. You believe you don't. You are untethered to reality. You are untethered. You believe in
fucking idiot.
No, I'm the idiot.
About you is yes, you are an idiot.
How am I the idiot?
Is that multiple times tonight you've literally just fucking gone.
No,
reality doesn't matter because I saw this fucking lie here.
Play the VOD back. Play the VOD back. Where did I say reality doesn't matter?
What do you mean? Reality has not mattered to you once this entire fucking.
Oh, so you're conceding that I didn't actually say that, and you just like lied again.
What do you mean?
You just said that I said that reality doesn't matter, and then
you're saying.
How am I saying that?
As in, that's your entire fucking perspective.
No, you're the one. You're posting a conspiracy theory.
This is the worst thing about you is you're so desperate.
What am I desperate for?
Any victory? Well, I don't know. You just.
I'm not desperate for a victory. I won in the first 5 seconds. You said that the Southern strategy wasn't real, and then I showed you the Republican Party
it isn't real.
formally.
You literally.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I showed you the Republican Party formally.
You said, well, fucking Hitler saying something about this doesn't mean it's true.
No,
this guy over here, when he says it's true, it means it's gospel, even though he was 2 at the time.
No, the point is that the Republican Party did it. I don't believe that they were being like genuine about it.
What?
The Republican Party did the Southern strategy. The Republican Party, the entire fucking time, was saying we're doing the Southern strategy. And then in 2005, they went to the NAACP convention and formally apologized to NAACP for it.
A socialist, blah 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 blah.
No,
everything you're saying is fucking stupid because first of all, you're saying that the Republican people who were fucking voting for people in the 1962 all of a sudden responding to a drastically different fucking message, or better yet, that the Republicans who were fucking pro-civil rights all of a sudden decided they hated fucking black people in 1964.
No, what happened? Well, the thing is that the parties were less ideologically split. Pre 1965. I'm not coping. I'm not. Quick question. Why are you voting for the party that doesn't want to take away Confederate statues?
Why would you want to take away Confederate statues?
Oh, because they were erected specifically in response to the civil rights movement.
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
And
which party wants to keep them up, and which party wants to take them down?
I don't think that
history
for any reason.
It's not history. It's literally just a shitty statue. You could just read about the history in a book. Do you go to statues?
Okay,
wait, hold on. Do you go to? Hold on.
That is your perspective.
Wait,
you being an authoritarian fascist
question.
Because you're talking about states that you don't even live in.
Quick question.
And you're saying that their culture doesn't matter to you.
No, I don't think the Confederate culture matters. I don't think the Confederate culture matters.
Exactly. You don't think that you're
because I don't think that I don't think the Confederacy defines the South.
The party you voted for spent 40 years rebranding them.
Hold on. I don't think that the Confederacy defines the South. I think Dolly Parton has more to do with the South than the Confederacy ever did, considering the Confederacy only lasted for about 5 years.
Yeah, but the people who are first of all, the statues are to fucking veterans, not to the Confederacy.
No, they were to Confederate generals.
No. Some of them are, but the one.
Wait, wait. You earlier said that you know about the Daughters of the Confederates.
Taken down in the fucking over in Washington right now is a veteran memorial to fallen Confederate soldiers.
Good. Yeah, there should have never been any monuments to Confederate soldiers. Every surviving Confederate soldier after the Civil War should have been shot.
Why?
Because they did it.
Insane. How are you how do you believe that you are a good person?
Wait, because they did insurrection against the United States.
How do you believe you are a good person?
Question. What is the current legal punishment for insurrection against the United States?
Okay. I don't know.
It's
they
death.
Didn't believe that.
Death.
First of all,
death.
This shows
it's death.
once again how stupid you.
It was death. So I'm holding them to this. You're wanting to give
the country.
You're wanting to give
the federal government did not have the right at the time to tell them not to leave the country.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you pro Confederacy now?
The United States of America are.
Wait, are you pro Confederacy?
No, I'm not pro Confederacy. You dumb bitch.
Then why are you defending them?
Why would I not defend their fucking right to exist?
I think
you're wanting to misrepresent.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute you again because you keep talking too loud. Okay. I'm gonna wait a second. You want the Confederacy to be treated differently than other people who have been tried for insurrection. Why? I'm gonna unmute you and I want to answer that question.
They didn't commit insurrection. They weren't the same country. You're a fucking moron.
You think the Confederacy did not
the United States of America was United States before.
They did. Oh no, the Union didn't recognize it.
After
the Union didn't recognize it.
The Union didn't recognize it. You dumb fucking bastard! They didn't have the right not to recognize it.
Yes, they did, and they did it.
No, they didn't.
That's why they won.
That's why they had to fight a war. Stupid.
Wait, so are you pro-Confederate or not?
They got another fucking president.
Wait, why are you? Why? So wait, I can't tell. Are you pro-Confederate or not?
What do you mean pro-Confederate? The Confederates are fucking gone, dude. The Confederates have been gone for fucking 40, 50 years, and you keep on bringing them up because you are a pathetic bitch who has nothing to stand on.
Hey, can you go? Hold on, I've been told that you're very quiet. I already have you boosted all the way. Can you talk louder?
No.
You can't talk like more. Like you can't use your man voice.
Okay, dude. Did you turn down my volume?
I did not turn down your volume, though.
Okay, hold on. Let me raise my gain a little bit.
All right.
Is it better now?
Yes, it is better now. Okay.
So here's the thing. I turned it down because you were crying earlier. I turned it up now because I want you to understand what I'm saying. Okay.
That you're pro-Confederate.
You keep See this.
You just gave it. Oh no, you gave a pro-Confederate argument.
No, I'm explaining to you the difference between now and then. You dumb bitch.
Okay.
The United States. You know the name. You know how we keep on talking about names?
The
United States is United States. A state is a country. You know, like Germany is a state. Did you know that? Or did you not know that because you're kind of stupid? Now, here's the thing. Before the Civil War, every single state was its own little country. And they got to decide what they wanted to do. And at a certain point, their economy became completely dependent on slavery. They didn't want to lose slavery. Even though it was going out the way by factories and everything else, they didn't want to lose it.
Hold on, quick question.
So,
can I ask a quick question?
Whenever Abraham Lincoln, a anti-slavery president, was elected, he was a Republican. They decided, and they had been deciding for 20 years, this has been an issue since Andrew Jackson, that they didn't want to be a part of the country anymore, which was their rights at the time.
Why did they not want to be part of the country anymore?
Slavery.
Right.
Okay. That was the right at the time. And then
it wasn't their right
over it.
Well, and then they died.
And now they can't. Now the states can't separate anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
There's a overarching federal government. And here's the thing. Whether or not you believe that they were in the right for slavery, which I obviously don't, doesn't mean that you cannot acknowledge that they had the right to succeed or secede.
No, I don't think they had the right. They didn't have the right to secede. It was actually it was ruled in the Supreme Court that unilateral secession was unconstitutional.
You're an idiot.
It's not. Also, quick question. Quick question. People who sport Confederate flags, what party are they more likely to vote for?
Well, depends on what year you're talking about.
Okay, you're just lying.
If you're talking about 1964, then they're definitely voting Democrat.
No, I meant today, in the current year. In the current year, 2024.
Every year up until the 90s, Democrat.
So you acknowledge
after racism stopped being an issue, then Republicans.
So you acknowledge that in the current year that most people who sport Confederate flags vote Republican, right?
I would say that most poor people vote Republican, and most poor people in the South have a view that that flag is about culture and not about racism.
Wait, how is it about culture?
Because for 20 plus years, the Democrats were telling everybody in the South that their grandfathers weren't actually racist. They only fucking separated from the country for states' rights. And then they won. And a generation came by that didn't hate black people, but really liked their fucking grandpappy and their grandpappy's flag. And then now, because you're a fucking idiot and you have nothing better to do with your time than try to shame people, you try to go to strangers who don't hate you for the color of your skin. They hate you because you're a wheezy little bitch. And then you go, oh, well, I guess because I'm a wheezy little bitch, you must hate me because I'm a race. No.
Wait, who have I done this to?
If a person doesn't hate you...
Wait, hold on. So do you know the history of the Confederate flag?
It's Robert E. Lee's battle flag, actually. It's
and do you know when it started being used?
Yes, civil rights.
Okay,
It was
so
a
it was
Democrats. It was used
it
by the
was
Democratic Party.
it was an
Who
explicit
put up all the Who put up all the fucking Robert E. Black battle flags, bud?
conservatives who then later voted
No,
Republican.
hold on a second there, bud. Hold on a second there, bud.
Wait,
What
conservatives that
political party put up all of it?
Oh wait, I don't care about
Huh?
political parties. I care about
Oh, you
conservative
don't care
versus
about political
liberalism.
parties now. So once again,
Wait, hold
you're
on,
playing
hold on.
fast and loose with your whole perspective.
Hold on. Your problem. You wait, hold on. No. Hold on. I actually no. I think the Republicans pre 1950 were pretty based, and there were parts of the Democrats out.
Every Republican the entire time was based. You just are falling for
No,
propaganda, and you're kind of
that's also not true. It was a they're
kind
look,
of part
hey,
of this weird like anti-white religion
Actually-
that's come out in the recent year that believe that black people are sorry. All right, let me ask you a question. Do you believe there should be reparations?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so why?
Unpaid labor.
All right, let me ask you a question. If the how did those people become enslaved?
They were probably given by like warring tribes in West Africa, or
Yeah, they were enslaved during a tribal warfare.
okay,
right? And then if they weren't sold to white people, who were they sold to?
Arabs maybe.
Yes. What happened when they were sold to Arabs?
Probably bad shit.
They were castrated.
Okay.
That's why there is no black people in Northern Africa, really, because all of the black people who were sold up there were castrated.
What is it? So you're hold on. Wait, are you saying that black people in America should be grateful that they were treated better than Arab slaves?
No, I'm saying that the people who are asking for reparations are asking for from people who bought the stolen car, not from the person who stole it. And if you were asking for reparations, there are a lot of people who became at the time very, 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 very wealthy off of slave money.
Okay.
Who you won't even bring into the conversation.
Wait, who?
And then on top of it,
who am I not bringing into the conversation?
Well, I mean, there is not a black person alive today who's not a descendant from a slave owner.
I mean, actually, like by 2050, the majority of black people in the United States are going to not be descendants of slavery. They're going to be from African immigrants.
That's really cool. I like that. Yeah. That's actually really cool. That's a really cool statistic. Yeah. But also, none of those people. And the weird thing about it is, this is a frustrating.
Wait, do you not like feel weird that you just like lied and I corrected you and you like just like?
I didn't lie. What do you mean I lied? Where did I lie?
You lied and said that there isn't a black person in the United States that isn't a descendant of slavery. There definitely is.
No, there isn't, because every person in Africa is a descendant from a slave owner.
No, they're not.
That's how. Yes, they are. What do you fucking?
Wait, you think like a guy that like his Nigerian dad came over and then like?
Yes, at some point, one of his ancestors owned slaves.
So they would be
slavery worked.
Wait, they would have been a descendant of a slaver, and then you're saying that's the same thing?
Let me explain something to you, friend. Once again, slavery is a result of tribal warfare. It had been going on for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years. And the thing is that the successful people.
Can I ask one thing real quick?
Mm-hmm.
When you said people I wouldn't bring up, did you mean the Jews?
No.
Okay, I just wanted.
I meant the tribes in Africa.
Okay.
I figured you might think that I meant that, and I'm glad you clarified, so I could clarify. No, not the Jews.
I've argued with
people. They own the boats, and I don't see how that's relevant to anything. But hey, because those same boats shipped fucking wheat.
Okay. It's like, hold on a second. I'm glad you're not as anti-Semitic as I thought you would be. All right. So
I'm actually.
If anything, I'm pro-Semitic because I support killing Palestinians.
No, I don't support killing Palestinians.
Okay, I was memeing.
Who argues that the Palestinians aren't being used as human shields is probably not very concerned about the Palestinians.
Yeah, sure.
More concerned about killing Jews.
Yeah, I think Hamas is very conservative and should be not around.
Why do you first of all define conservative? Because you've literally said 3 incredibly different belief systems.
Oh yeah,
we're all 3 conservative.
Let's see, and yet conservative, averse to change or innovation and holding traditional values.
Okay, but what if the traditional values are good? like I personally, somebody was saying something about it wasn't you, it was an argument I had on Twitter, but he was talking about oh, you're a constitutional conservative, jerk off, jerk off, jerk off, and it's like, hold on a second, dude, that is a set of beliefs. Like, it's not like me sitting over here going, we got to go back to some bygone era and incorporate
Hold on.
all of the bad things from that era too.
Quick question: do you think ISIS is conservative?
Technically, yeah, I guess. I mean, by the broad definition of what conservative means, but that's what I was telling you. Is it's so broad. It like would ISIS vote for Republican? No, ISIS would vote Democrat.
Do you think
ISIS has been funding? Like the thing. Well,
wait, ISIS has been funding Democrat?
No. I didn't mean that. I meant Hamas.
But,
Hamas has been funding things.
Wait, what is Hamas been funding?
Dude, what do you think they do with the $40 billion that they get every year from Iran?
Probably
all the donation money.
Probably make rockets.
No. I mean, they try. Most of that money is, all of them are super corrupt, so most of it gets funneled off right off the way. But then a large amount of it goes to paying off lobbies in America, and a large amount of it goes to paying off for propaganda.
As opposed to Israel, who never does that.
What do you mean?
Do you not know what AIPAC is?
Yeah, AIPAC is a thing, but the thing is that I don't consider that to be. Israel isn't taking
quick question.
money.
Hold on. Who is the people? Hold on, quick question. Who is influencing American politics more, Israel or Hamas?
Depends on what you're talking about.
Okay, you're a fucking retard. You're a fucking retard. Like,
what do you mean?
Even within the Democratic Party, it's Israel has like a fucking foot on the boot. That's why.
What do you mean? First of all, you're very confused about.
Has a boot on the neck of most of the thing. Yes, the Democrats are scared shitless of AIPAC coming out against them and like calling them anti-Semitic, except for the one or two members of the party that are Muslim.
First of all, you literally just saw the Harvard, the presidents of 3 major colleges say that they could not denounce or say that the calling for the eradication of the Israeli state is fucking hate speech.
Oh, it's not.
But in the same, how is it not?
Because it's okay to oppose ethno-nationalism.
Why?
Do you think ethno-nationalism is good?
Why would it be bad?
I don't think
forced ethno-nationalism is bad. Why would
there's no such thing as unforced ethno-nationalism?
What do you mean? Every fucking nation that's ever been built is unforced ethno-nationalism.
United States is an ethno-nationalist.
They're the first. You're right.
And
they were an experiment in
ethno-nationalism, and we showed that
every other country.
And in a globalized economy, that ethno-nationalism is just
no. We won World War II, and everybody else had been fighting it, and we were just in a position to capitalize on everybody and fucking become super rich. And Americanism,
what made America
a really, really good idea?
What made America so rich?
What do you mean?
Maybe our huge influx of immigrants.
Not even a little bit, man.
Yes, literally, that's the only reason.
You're talking about a minority, a massive minority in one area.
And
where do you think? Do you think that the entire country was influx with immigrants?
What is currently happening to Japan right now economically because of their low birth rate?
What do you mean?
They're having deflationary pressures on their currency, and it is making Japan not as economically viable as it could be because they won't allow immigrants in to shore up that birth rate. We Americans allow people from all over the world to come in and shore up our birth rate, which isn't why we are able to stay economically
we don't need. First of all, you have invested interest in making the country a brown country.
What's wrong with it being a brown country?
So you do.
I don't care if it's white or brown. I care if it's more richer.
No, don't lie.
I'm not lying.
So let me ask you a question. If
the majority of the world is not white, so if we let everybody in,
right. No, you're absolutely right. No, let me ask you a question. If I tomorrow said that I was going to run on a platform that white people should have more babies, and that the the country should stay predominantly white, would you consider me a racist?
If you said that the country should stay white, yeah.
Okay, but if I were to run on a platform and say that the country should no longer be white, would I be racist?
You're giving a prescriptive thing. I don't care whether it's white or
You're
not.
both prescriptive thing. Wow, you literally just said the one was racist, but not the other. That's weird that you feel.
But no, I said they're both. I said they're both
you have an
racist.
opinion.
I said they're both racist.
How are they not? How are they?
Hold on.
How are they not both racist? I mean, think people should be able to exist for what they are. Do black people not have the right to marry other black people?
Like everybody, you have the right to marry whoever you want.
Okay, so but let me ask you a question. If I want to have, if I'm a black person and I want to have, I want to marry a black person and I want to have black children, is that racist?
No, not inherently. But if you're doing it, if you are inherent, like going like, I refuse to date anyone of any other culture except mine, then yeah, that would be racist. But if you just like happen to like,
how would you? No. See, you.
I said it's not. I said it's not inherently racist. I said
yes.
No, because it's not inherently racist.
But it is. You literally just said it was.
I said yeah. I said why?
Here and I say I want to have a black. If I'm a black man and I only want to date black women because
yeah, that would be racist.
Want to have a black kid.
That would be racist. Yeah.
Okay. Would it be bad?
Yeah.
I agree that it's racist, but would it be bad?
Yes.
Why?
It's bad to care about like how your children look and stuff like that in terms of skin color.
Why is that?
Because it implies that you're going to treat them different if they are not that color.
Well, no, you have complete control over who you're attracted to and who you want to have sex with.
Yeah, for sure, but
people have control. Should have control over who they want to have sex with.
No, I think people should have control over want to have sex with, but I'm allowed to critique. I'm allowed to critique somebody for like being like weird and shallow. Okay, like if so
weird and shallow.
Like
if I don't like flat-chested girls, is that a bad thing?
I think it's weird. I think it like that. Like you're like you
really like flat-chested girls.
Hold on, I'm actually dating a girl with small boobs right now, but the point is that
I didn't say you have to hate them. I said you have a preference.
Sexual preference and like. Hold on. Quick question. Quick question. If you, so, like, say like a woman was like awesome and like they like did everything for you and they're like everything you want except they that her boobs were slightly smaller than you want, would you like pass up on that?
Obviously not. But that's what love is. But if beforehand, here's the thing: I don't have to date a person I don't want to be with, and we're talking about dating criteria. So before this person,
wait, do you believe? Hold on, quick. Hey, hold on. Do you think that I am like you're just like not allowed to like make fun of somebody for like dating for shallow reasons?
No, you can date, dude. You can make fun of anybody.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm doing.
We're not. No,
I'm not proposing any like legislation that like somebody has to fuck somebody or whatever. You can be racist, and then I can criticize you for being racist.
That's not. Why is it? First of all, why is it bad?
Why is it bad to be racist?
No, I'm asking you why is this bad to be racist? I'm asking you why is it bad to want to have a child that has the same color skin that you have?
Oh, because it implies that you're going to treat it wrong, or that
no,
like.
What if you?
Wait, why would you have that preference? Why would you have?
Baby would come out of a black woman?
Like it's happened. Have you never seen like an albino person?
With regressive. That's not a white person.
That's whatever.
Skin disease.
Okay, the point is, yeah, and then there are white passing people that come out of black vaginas all the time.
But still, once again, those are not. First of all, those are probably African American that have white descent. But
okay.
Normally, a black person does not have a white person.
Why do you care? Like, why are you like so like adamant that like
I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to explain to you how absurd your position is.
How is my position? My position.
You're literally saying that a person does not have the right to choose who
they're
attracted to.
No, they have the right. I just have the right to think they're weird.
Why are they weird?
You are weird for caring what color your kid's gonna be.
I love all girls.
Okay.
Who is weird? Are they weird? Why are they weird?
You are super weird if you care about what color your kid's gonna be.
Why?
Because it implies you're going to treat it differently if it's not the same color as you.
It's not. Once again, you keep on saying that, but you act like that's a random thing that would ever occur. Like a baby's going to come out white from a black vagina. It's not going to happen. So that's
wait. No, it has happened. Point. And then that kid was treated differently. So that's my point.
When somebody was cheated on. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me ask you a question. You're saying that cucks should be validated in this scenario.
Oh,
because they may have kids that don't look like them.
wait, are you saying that interracial relationships are cuck, or is cuckolding?
No, I'm saying that if you were in this scenario, the only way that you could have a race that's different than you is if somebody else was fucking your old lady.
That's not true. You can have
is true.
people that look like different races, even though they're not. People think I'm
doesn't
Hawaiian
matter.
all the time.
But once again, we're not talking about looking like.
Well, no,
You're not
that is
black,
what race
allegedly
is.
you're black.
That is what race is. Is
Okay.
literally skin deep.
Okay, so if I don't know, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama have another baby right now, and it comes out looking like Jim Carrey, it does not have the right to call itself black.
No, it would call it white pass. It's still black in terms of like
No,
it's
sir,
like
but
in terms of its
for
ancestry, but then there's white
for
passing.
your
I
sake,
acknowledge
you
that
need to
sometimes that when
addendum.
hold on, I acknowledge that I am white passing when like my hair is short and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean I'm not black.
You look Mexican. I don't know what.
Yeah, I know that people. Some people think I'm black Mexican. I don't know. It's very ambiguous. People think I look like a bunch of different things.
You look like a Cuban or a Puerto Rican. That's what you look like.
Okay. See what I mean? See, you're proving my point.
Well, no, I'm giving you you don't look like a white person. You keep on saying you're white passing. You don't look like a white person.
I said when my hair's cut really short, I look more white.
Maybe, bro. But the thing is that it wouldn't matter. White passing only matters to racists. Everybody else would see him as black because he has two black parents.
Wait, do you think you have to have two black parents in order to be black?
Yes.
Okay, so
you would be half then. But yeah, I mean,
wait, see, the weird thing is that mixed black people are black.
Why?
Because I'm not like you. I feel like you have a really like World of Warcraft ass understanding of race, where you think that
I think that where you think just and you're trying to reduce everybody
where you think that
weird groups that don't make any sense. Oh, this person's.
I'm not trying to reduce anyone to anything. I'm being inclusive.
Really, you really are, because you're the one putting people into groups right now.
Wait, what?
I'm telling you that.
What group am I putting people in?
You literally just said mixed race people are black.
They are. If you are black, if you are mixed with black, you are black.
Why? Oh, is it paint? What makes it? What made that determination? The racist people of the fucking 40s? Because that's what you're talking about right now. One drop rule.
Wait, hold on. Why? Hold on. Hey, no. Wait. Well, why was Barack Obama called the first black president?
Because he was the first black president.
Okay, but he's half white.
Because of the same rules that the same racist rules that you're talking about. He's half Hawaiian, by the way, and I don't know if that.
No, he's half white. His mom's from Kansas.
Oh, I thought he was Hawaiian. My bad.
You don't know shit.
I didn't know his mom was. I'm sorry. I know he was born in Hawaii.
You're supposed to be like older than me. You don't remember like the whole like thing about his grandma like dying like right before he became president and shit like that.
No, I don't remember that. I remember.
I was in 8th grade and I remember that. You were like a full grown ass adult and you don't remember. What the? Why do you? Hold on. Quick question. Quick question.
Something and doing fucking drug or not drugs.
You're still doing drugs.
Smoking.
Like because that's the only way you like. I came up. Okay. Let's do a cap because I'm getting kind of bored of this conversation. First, you came on in.
Boring.
Now I'm considerably funnier than you. The RNC chief.
You're not even on the same wavelength of funny that I am.
No, I guarantee you.
You are fucking Gallagher 2 compared to me.
Okay. You want me to come down to Texas? We can go to an open mic tonight together
Houston.
And see who wins.
H-Town, baby. H-Town. Come on down.
What's the comedy club in Houston? I know. I'm just asking you.
There's a couple of them.
Okay, so if we went to an open mic together,
secret group.
If we went to a
secret group.
If we went to an open mic on the same night, who do you think would do better?
Me all day.
Nah, you wouldn't.
Me all day. Like me all day. Not only that, but I wouldn't even. I could just tell a story and be more entertaining.
No, you wouldn't. So anyway, no, let's cap it up. Let's cap it off. Let's cap it off. We're capping. Hold on.
Small of a dick you are.
No, I'm gonna here. No, I'm gonna mute you again. Okay, so we're gonna go over this again. All right, I proved that the Southern strategy existed. Then I proved that Ilhan Omar didn't marry her brother. Let's see. I proved that Nazis weren't socialists, especially after 1934 when they killed the Strasserist wing. I proved that fascism is not fascism is pro private property, not abolition of private property, because you couldn't tell that there was no group of you couldn't give me a fascist state that abolished private property. You have nothing. You except your dick in your hand. What say you?
I think that you're a spineless coward who had to mute people so you can
Well, no,
rewrite
because
the
you kept
entire
talking.
conversation.
Because you
Oh,
you would
wonderful.
never stop
Because
fucking talking
you
and
normally when
yelling.
you start lying about people,
I'm
they
not
say
lying.
something.
I have
You
the whole
prove
VOD.
the
This has been
same
on
thing.
my stream, going live.
You prove that you are hopelessly stupid.
Okay.
That
Hold
the
on.
Democrat
Hey, quick
Party
question.
is a
Hold on.
party of racists.
You said, hold on. You said you're Latino, right?
I mean, I guess whatever term you want to use for it. You had a problem with.
You- are
I
you-
said Hispanic, but you had a problem with that, so whatever.
I didn't have a problem with it. You just didn't know what Hispanic meant.
No, I know what Hispanic meant, but that's what I identify as. So you sitting there go, you know Hispanic?
Wait, so no.
It's like, all right.
You said no. You said Spanish people weren't Hispanic.
Wait, what's your point?
Okay. Do you think it was racist when Trump said that the judge on his case for Trump University was racist to say that he shouldn't have a Mexican judge because of his policies like regarding like Mexico and stuff?
So what you're asking me is that Donald Trump acknowledging that he has a lot of policies that would be seen as anti-Mexican might be conceived as a conflict of interest.
So the
Mexican
judge can't do his job because he's Mexican.
Is racism.
So the judge can't do his job because he's Mexican.
Well, do you know what a conflict of interest is?
Okay, so yeah, it's racist. Okay, goodbye. Have a good day. We can talk some other time.
Racism.
You literally are like, well, he said that a person can't do his.
You think
this is so fucking stupid. Oh my god, the amount of brainworms, man. Oh Jesus Christ. He's still talking in his like. I have not been paying attention to chat this entire time. Jesus Christ. Never. Sierra, you still there? Oh God. Hold on. How are my people still watch? I do not blame anybody for. I do not blame anybody for going away. Holy shit. That was insane. That was holy shit. I didn't know the amount of schizo is fucking insane. Oh God. That was just like literally like, hey, do you think it's racist to say that somebody can't do a job or shouldn't do a job because of their heritage? And he's like, well, yeah, there is a conflict of, he has a conflict of interest with his bloodline. So, you know what? Oh, you're so fucking right. Jesus Christ. Jesus. That was stupid. Sorry, I Liv, I think I had to audio log that guy because this is really, really ridiculous. Okay, I'm done for today. This is that was a lot. That was too much. Like, oh, kind of autism. No, that's not even autism. That's just like you ever hear like the I don't want to say meme because the stereotype of like Hispanic person 5 minutes after they get their immigration, like after they get their naturalization status. That's that guy. Holy shit. Let's see. This guy is going to probably talk about me for years. So I'm gonna end the broadcast now. You guys have a fun time. I'm gonna edit that.